So let's open Outlook and see what OpenScape Business can do for you. Well, it's first thing in the morning. I come into the office, I open up Outlook, and I also open up the myPortal toolbar. Now, I want to make a phone call to Janet, but I want to make it intelligently. I want to take the guesswork out of my communications, and I can do that using the integrated presence management which OpenScape Business provides for you. So what I'll do is I'll look at my favourites list in my favourites toolbar, and here I can see the present status of all the colleagues that I've chosen to put into my favourites toolbar. I can see that Janet's free, so what I'll do is I'll just click to see all the different phone numbers that are associated with her and click on the number that I want to dial. So immediately Janet's phone rings, and if she answers, my phone will answer too. Now from this screen, I can also see in the bottom right hand corner that I've got a pop-up, and that pop-up gives me control over this call, so I can use any of the buttons that are provided now to do things like hang up, to transfer, to hold, to record the call, or move to a conference, for example. So the pop-up provides me with really useful information that helps simplify my day-to-day communications. Now whilst I'm on this telephone call, I might want to ask another one of my colleagues a question, and I can do that using instant messaging. So for example, I can see that John Smith is on the phone, but if I right click on him and select instant message, then I'll be able to send him a message in text format on his screen, and he can reply to that. So for example, he can give me the answer to the question that's just been asked by Janet. One of my favourite features within myPortal is Call Me, and this lets me work anywhere and use any device as if it was my phone back in the office. To use it, all I do is update my present status and turn on the Call Me service. I then select the number for the device I want to use and click OK. It updates the visual indication next to me in my presence information, but more importantly now, if anybody calls my extension number or my DDI number, it will be routed through to the phone that I want to use, in this case my home phone. So I can sit in my home office, and via Outlook I can drive my call control. And if I want to click and call someone, say back in the office through my favourites, then as soon as I do that, OpenScape Business will call my home phone, and then OpenScape Business will make the call from me. This means that as far as everyone else is concerned, I'm available and at work as usual. All my call costs from making that call are captured back on the OpenScape Business system in the office, not from home. And very importantly, the number that's sent out to the person that I've called is my office extension number, not my home number. So by using the Call Me feature within myPortal for Outlook, I'm able to work anywhere and use any device, but as far as the world's concerned, I'm still available and in the office as usual. So if we move on from there, we can go on to look at how we might set up a conference call. So I've come back from my meeting. I need to get some colleagues together to maybe provide a solution for a customer. So to do that, I'll simply click on my conference icon, and that opens up my conference window. So then again, I can go to my favourites bar, and I can select the colleagues that I want to join with me in that conference, and I can put them into my conference window. When I've got everybody in that conference window that I want to join, I simply go to my conference room and click start, and that will dial everyone and bring them into our conference call. So as you can see from OpenScape Business, it's really simple to set up large multi-party conference calls. But there's more than just voice available to us, because if we want to, we can extend that and turn it into a full web collaboration session with video conferencing. I need to call a colleague, I need to call Manfred. So rather than looking up his number or any of the other more long-winded ways of finding him, I'm going to use the search facility. So all I'm going to do is type in the first 3 letters of his name and then click search. And that will open up the search results for me, and I can see all of the people that have got those letters within their name. Now that search has been looking at the internal directory and external directories to which the system is connected. That could be doing an SQL lookup on an external directory, or it could be using LDAP, for example. But all I want to do is call Manfred, so I'm going to click on him and just dial his extension number. So you can see there then that Manfred has taken the call, and I've got my pop-up available to me in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So from my pop-up, I've got a number of different features available to me, but I want Manfred to be able to not only hear what we're talking about, but I want him to be able to see what I'm looking at on my screen. So I'm going to click the Start Web Collaboration button. Now what that's going to do is it's going to invite Manfred to join us in a web collaboration session. So our web collaboration session has started and Manfred is going to join, and I'll be able to see when Manfred is available within the conference from looking at the participants. And when he's ready, we'll be able to look at the screen that we want to share between the two of us. So it's a really simple step to be able to move from a phone call to a full web collaboration session. When we're at the right stage, I can decide whether I want to just show Manfred one of my applications or whether I'm happy for him to see everything. So for example, we might be going to look at some PowerPoint or a business report, and I might not want him to see what emails I'm getting. But on this occasion, I'll share all applications. So now Manfred will be able to see everything that I'm looking at on my computer desktop. Now also, if we want to, we can move that into a video collaboration session, and I can simply show Manfred what it is that I'm up to today, but it just makes communication a lot more human and a lot more interactive. So you can see we've also got the file board option for file transfers, and we can also have a side chat, so a text conversation as well. So it really is a simple step with OpenScape Business to move from a single party phone call to a multi-party phone call, and one that can include both web collaboration and full video conferencing. So hopefully you can see how all the facets of communication come together in OpenScape Business within Outlook. That's OpenScape Business from Unify. Don't miss out on the opportunity to enhance your business today.